Mostly through the use of condoms.
Safe sex in the context of marriage. Let me think about it.
Okay, okay.
It has been mostly a reliable form. I mean, it's not 100%, but you can have a bit of certainty that you might not contract some STIs or you might not get pregnant without really planning for it. So that has been mostly the biggest family planning method I have considered.
I think because it's been proven to be the most effective method of preventing pregnancies and STDs at the same time. So I would prefer to use it anytime. Okay.
Can just use this one. My experience with family planning, I have a lot of experience, but it depends with my partner. But for me, I just love the natural way, using the calendar.
For me, I do safe days. I time myself. When I'm ovulating, I don't.
Yeah, we use condoms and contraceptives at sometimes.
So when we're looking at the other options that we may have, such as a pill or an injection or the coil that is put inside, it was the pills and the injections, they are something that you have to remember, and sometimes it doesn't always work because of hormonal imbalance. For example, I have problems with my hormones, and I was told that that might be one of the determining factors. Using the pill might not really protect me from getting pregnant, and that was for me a very important thing. I would not want to get pregnant when I am not ready to have a child and raise a child and take care of a child. So using condoms was, it gave us a higher protection rate, sort of. I mean, it's not 100%, as I said, but it's a greater percentage than what the pill or the injection would have given me. Yes, and the internal coil was not really something that I was comfortable with at that time. So yes, we did not consider that.
Yes, like for me, I see using CDs all the time as I don't feel all that comfortable.
Because
So
of the
many-
pleasure or because of...
No, that process of inserting, bleeding, it might tear and then you find yourself you're pregnant. So I prefer using the UCD.
Once I used to this one of 3 months. Once. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hii unadungwa sindano 3 months. Yeah.
And did you like it? Did you not like it?
No.
You didn't?
In fact, I've never done it again.
Why? What happened?
At first, it usually takes 3 months. During that 3 months, you will not see any kind of menstrual flow for those 3 months. So when the menstrual flow came, it was pain, like the whole night, the whole day, as if you are in labor. And when it came, it was just heavy for like 1 full month. I had to go to the hospital.
And what did they
And
say?
I was so naive about, because I was so naive about this family planning issue. So I just decided to go for this 3 months because it is kinda cheap. Sitaki ile ya 1 day, nataka ile inakaa like 3 months. It's enough. So I chose it because it is a bit longer.
Yeah.
So when I went to the hospital, the doctor told me that my hormones were not favorable with the one I chose.
Okay.
But since then I decided if it is pregnancy, let it come. I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah. So since then you now rely
on the condoms, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you like them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is safe. Yeah.
I use an IUD coil.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little about that? How it's used, duration, do you need to change it, what does it look like?
It's a copper, it looks like a T, or the little I saw about it there. So they insert it, and the goodness about it, it's non-hormonal.
Okay.
So yes, it has a period, it's for 5 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. So it's you to choose like whatever period you want. And according to the gyna, say I've chosen for 3 years and the 3 years have come to an end, I just remove if you want to have a child. Or you can even remove before, but if the expiry comes to an end, you need to have it changed. And the beauty about it is, first of all, it's non-hormonal. And second, it's not like pills I have to keep swallowing or keep track of what. I had it 3 years ago and I'm good. Mine was for 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have to go to the doctor to have it put in?
Yes, it's the gyna actually who puts it in.
Okay.
Yeah, even to remove it, you have to get
to
it removed in hospital also.
Okay.
That's how it works. It's like, it looks like an elastoplast, but it's more square-ish. So you just stick it either on your upper arm or your thigh or your butt. And then you let it stay for a week. So it's effective for a week. That patch is effective for a week. So a packet has 3 patches. So you one for every week, and then the week when you're on your periods, you don't need the patch because you can't really get pregnant on that because you're on your periods, or maybe you're not even having sex that week. Well, you can still have it, but then you'll have to still skip another week without it, so that you also let the body now, I don't know, the uterine walls now shed and all that. So when you're not wearing the patch, that's when your periods will come. So it automatically also helps you to regulate your periods. So it's also recommended for people who have irregular periods and want to regulate it, because when you're on the patch, the periods won't come.
With the postnatal, once maybe a condom breaks, maybe today, and you're not in ovulation cycle, I think the most important place you're supposed to go is a VCT to just check your status. And also, you can be given the medication that is called PEP, that will assist you. On the issue of rape, you can use this if you didn't know whether you're safe or not safe. So you have options over there to choose from.
I'll not go for the emergency pill. This is an emergency pill. I'll go for the PEP, which will prevent me from, if the partner was exposed to HIV, it will prevent me from contracting it or getting pregnant. Yes.
Oh, it will do both?
Yes, it does. If you seek treatment before 24 hours. It's a pill, kadogo.
Okay.
Yes.
Where do you get it?
For government facilities, it's there. Yeah.
You pay for it or is it free?
It's free.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.